customer state's window does not open properly. Try unlocking the motherfucker. I don't know.
My son is 29. I'm in the car the last time with this boy. He's driving. I'm asleep. Have your brain ever just signaled to you, you in danger? Dead sleep. My brain say, hey, you may need to wake up. I opened my eyes. I just looked over my shoulder. The car door is open. The car is moving. But there's not a person operating the vehicle. I'm just in a vehicle sleep with no human being operating it that's moving. And then I see my son slide into the doorway. T, do you love me? And I was like, what is he doing? You left me in a moving vehicle to shoot a video?
And honestly, the Navy recruiter, he was just the most honest. He didn't promise me nothing but a flight out. That's all he promised me. Because the Navy recruiter walked to my trailer and looked around and went, I can get you out of this shit. Just put down my trailer, motherfucker. And then he didn't tell me what I was going to do in the Navy or nothing. I said, what would my job be? I said, what would my job be? He goes, what's the matter? Look where you at right now, kid. You're right, I'll go with you. Shit, I remember my first year in the Navy, I made $24,000 for the year. I called my mom. I said, you ain't got to work no more. You're done, Mom. I got you. $24K, baby. I told you I was going to do something with my life, man. I remember my first check in the Navy was $512. I'll never forget it, man. You lucky to on Instagram back then. Look now, haters. Get on my level. I got another one coming in 13 days. Can't stop, won't stop. 512 every 2 weeks.
I'm gonna sit my son down one day and be like, you know, when I was your age, to get weed, I almost died. And he'll be like, why? Was 7-Eleven on fire or something? They didn't sell it at 7-Eleven. Daddy used to get in cars with strangers. Where are we going? Chill out, all right.
Obama smoked weed. He got to smoke weed. And he'll tell you in the press conference. You just got to listen to him. I remember one time I was watching, they were like, Mr. Barack Obama, how do you feel about the ISIS attack? He was like, well, it's very simple. First, you break the problem down. Then you roll all your problems up together. And if you have a little faith, you have a little determination, and you put some fire behind that bad boy, your problems are going to go up in smoke. I'm like, that's how you roll the blood.
Buddy, this guy got a lot of weapons at the house. Got a compound bow and arrow. He's got this thing in the house. I go, John, what the hell you got this in the house for? He's like, you kidding me? It's for home invasion. Could you imagine the poor bastard that breaks into my buddy's house? The burglar thinks nobody's home. He comes through a kitchen window. My buddy hears him. He gets out his bow and arrow. He suspects nothing. He's stealing valuables. Then, out of nowhere, do you know the mind fuck on this?
How smart do you have to be to have sex? Well, actually...
Can I?
But I was...
Oh, come on.
Why do you ask?
Well, Mom's boyfriend's a doctor.
Yeah.
And doctors are supposed to be smart, right?
Not as smart as they think they are, but go ahead.
Well, when I'm in bed, I can hear them in bed.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, goody.
And Mom's always telling him that he doesn't know what he's doing.
How much do I love this kid?
Don't interrupt, Charlie. Go on, sweetheart.
So I'm thinking sex must be a lot harder than I figured. I mean, she has to tell him the same thing every night.
Every night, you say?
Berta.
You had a semi-annual subscription, didn't you?
Come on, you guys, please.
Can't help you.
Look, Jake, it's not that you have to be particularly smart to have sex.
Yeah, look at your dad.
Jake can hear you two in bed.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
He didn't hear that.
What did he say to you?
Well, basically, he's worried that when he grows up, he won't be smart enough to have sex.
Why would he think that?
Because he hears you giving Herb instructions like he's a blind guy in a minefield.
You think that's funny?
No.
Hey, bro. Corey. It's a very white name. It's short for something? What's it short for?
Actually, it's still very white.
Even what it's short for is white?
It's Cornelius.
Cornelius? Dog, what? Bro, you can't even say the N-word, if I'm being honest. You can't. You don't get to say it. Cornelius! Ain't that the motherfucker from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Who's like, Silver! Dog, your credit score 900. Shut up. Oh my God.
It throws them for a loop.
It does. It throws everybody for a loop. How many job interviews have you gotten over the phone?
I've never been declined from it.
You've never been declined? That's what enjoy white privilege, Cornelius. It ain't so bad, right? It's kind of cool. I fuck with you, Corey. My dude. What do you do for work?
I work for the Water Authority.
Did you go to college for that?
Nope.
You didn't go to college? There's the black.
I should have. I did go to school for a little bit to be a cop, though.
You went to school to be a cop. Back to white. Interesting. And why'd you bow out?
Politics, and I was a better criminal.
I asked him why he stopped going to training to be a cop. And he goes, politics, and I was a better criminal. Back to black. Who are you, Cornelius? You're a mystery, bro. I feel like if we smoke together, I'll be like, are you even really here?
Guys, you ever been single so long you start to question whether or not it's by choice? And then you find yourself saying things like, guess I'll be single forever, you know, just nobody wants me, nobody wants me, nobody wants me. Some of you are laughing because you have that friend. A lot of you are quiet because that's you right now. And then you notice how sometimes all it takes are just a couple of minor changes, a couple of minor adjustments to get back in the game. Like maybe you start cutting your hair different, maybe you start dressing better, maybe you start, I don't know, showering and shit. Someone takes notice and decides to give you a chance, and now you're back in the game. And there's no greater feeling in the world than that of being in a brand new relationship, because you're just so happy. You're so happy. You're the most optimistic person in the world. Nothing can mess your day up when it's brand new. You can miss your bus on the way to work. There'll be another.